Hey guys, what's going on? Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Guys, welcome here to my channel. So I'm doing your daily tarot card reading for Sunday, June 6th, and I'm using the Good Tarot. And recently I started focusing on sort of wealth and abundance and what could be on the horizon for you, or maybe new manifestation techniques. And anyway, I'm having fun doing this. I do wealth and abundance readings for all zodiac signs. It's my second reading of the month. Like, I'll do a month ahead for all zodiac signs, and it's individual, right? Just in case you guys weren't aware. Like, I do readings all the way for each zodiac sign is basically what I'm trying to say. So anyway, this one is for all zodiac signs. It's a daily reading. And I was just guided to start doing this because I know a lot of people lost their jobs, lost their money, you know, just all sorts of crazy things going on out there, and people are trying to rebuild their fortunes or just come into a really lucky phase in their life where, you know, abundance will reign in for you a little bit stronger. So anyway, guys, I hope you have fun while you're here. I hope the reading resonates, and I'm just going to get right into it. So I'm going to do a deck cut, and you should see what Lacey's doing right now, but I'm not going to talk about it. So anyway, guys, I pulled the King of Earth, okay? I did a deck cut and pulled the card, and I was sneaking it out of the deck, and a second one came in underneath it. So, beautiful cards here for you guys, especially if we're going to be talking about money, wealth, and abundance. You could be trying to manifest in like a job or the love of your life or whatever that may be. So I pulled the King of Pentacles. The lighting sucks right now, but I apologize. So the King of Earth, King of Pentacles, it's the same thing, King of Coins. This is the guy that did everything himself. And this is so important for people to recognize, okay? So we get this card for a reason. You know, you manifest things into your life. And once you start to take responsibility for that, like if you're in a situation that you don't like, you got to recognize that, because you're not going to be able to make change until you understand, I put myself here. Even if it's a really bad situation, you know, every choice that you have made has led you to this point in this life, in your life right now. And once you understand that, you can start making choices to move yourself. I just did bonus readings for all signs. It was, you could just look under your folder. It was the last reading I did for May. Messages from future you. Okay, so it could really help you out. This is where you communicate, or I was getting messages from your future self to help you along your path. I also did a video on my other channel, Oracle Rising, on how to change timelines. Because there are multiple options available to you throughout your life. So the King of Pentacles is saying, would you like to choose me? Would you like to choose this outcome? Because you can. And then the Nine of Water, she's like swimming around, minding her own business. And then she stumbles across a treasure chest and this big shiny diamond. And look at how grateful she is. It's like, ooh, I've been looking for you. I've been swimming around all over the place. I'm going to stop making water analogies, but do you know what I mean? It's like having that sense of faith that is there, and you can create that for yourselves. Like, people just don't become inadvertently anything. You know, you don't just become rich. You intend to be rich. Your positive thoughts can take you to really positive places. And in that vein, your negative thoughts can put you in very negative places. So sometimes it's really important, not sometimes, it's like always to project yourself where you want to be. You could be living on the street. You could be living in a hovel. You could be broke. You could not have enough food to eat. But if that's all you're seeing, that's all you're going to get. So Jim Carrey, before he became very wealthy and very successful as an actor, he used to drive his beat up car into the Hollywood Hills and look at where he wanted to live. you know, and he wrote himself that universal check. I think it was either for 10 million or 20 million. And his first acting contract, I think it was for Ace Ventura, matched the amount that he had written that universal check for. So there is something to be said for this King of Earth energy and he's like the guy that, what's that Frank Sinatra song? I did it my way. So you're able to do things your way. And there is a lot of programming to escape. There is. So you're going to have to be stronger than the 3D matrix if you want to live outside of it, you know? And look at your life. I'm just cutting the deck in the background because I'm being compelled to do this so you can hear it thudding on the table. So, and we saw on Friday that there was a sense of well-being, you know, that would be coming in available to you. And sometimes it's not going to happen exactly on the same day that you watch the reading. It could be a day or two later, or a week or a month or whatever. But that is being provided to you so you can see through different portals of timelines. So you can choose this. Choose the King of Earth. Choose the ecstasy of the Nine of Cups that comes with fulfilling your dreams of wealth and abundance. Here's the Six of Water. You know, it's this just reminds me of when my parents would tell me about how horrible their life was and how I didn't have that when I was growing up and we didn't have any money. And you could be looking at that and sort of replaying that reality, okay? The Six of Water is looking at, and this is a very forlorn card. And she's like, oh, everything's so awful, and here it comes again. And this sets the patterns for your life. I find it a real tragedy, unless people had extremely strong parents, that your mind forms its patterns basically by the time you're 7. So you're going to have to break all that training that you received, especially if you had parents like mine, like, everything's awful, we're always so broke, and blah, blah, blah about negativity. So it can take a lifetime to overcome that. Like, if you're not really the type of person that can walk away from that with your shoulders back and go, bye, you know, thanks very much, but I'm going to choose to live in a different way. So the Six of Water is asking you to stop replaying that same scenario over and over and over again, especially if you're the type of person where your parents always told you that you would never amount to anything. That's going to be a tough one for you guys to break. I cannot believe how pale I look in this camera right now. Is that better? Like, wow. Anyway, over to me. So, God, just really, you got to break that chain, you guys. You got to break the chain of repetitive, my life sucks. Because that's a choice. Your life could be amazing. Okay? So I'm going to take the card from the bottom of the deck. I had a little sneak peek of it. Seven of Earth. This is like really planting your seeds wisely. Like, farmers don't go out in the middle of winter and plant their fields and think, this is going to be a great crop. You know what I mean? So you got to watch the weather. You got to watch the climate. You got to watch, is that the same thing? Probably the soil that you're planting everything in. You got to take your keys from the universe. You have a little fairy coming in. And there's an adult looking at this and going, oh, okay, yeah, I could do things a little bit differently. What seeds am I planting in my mind? And what is in my mind that is going to help support those seeds to grow? You know, the Seven of Earth is really like, this is the time to tend the garden of your abundance, you know. And where do you want it to go for you? How does your garden grow? You know, and I'll do one more card here. There's something that you're missing. With the Four of Water, this is a dangerous cue to miss. The Four of Water, like in most decks, this is somebody sitting under a tree. They have 3 full cups around them, but there's another big cup coming in from the heavens, and they're like totally on Team Oblivious, and they don't get it, you know? That's this energy. It's like, oh, it's too late. I'm too sad. My childhood, you know. You got to wipe all that away. You've got to wipe the slate clean. Plant your seeds, obviously, where they're going to grow and when. So watch your mind, you guys. It's the key. It is the key. It is the answer. How you plant your seeds, when and where. All right. Hope that helped. I'm gonna peace out. Take care, guys. Bye.